Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. Second show of the day. I'm super tired, so it's probably going to be a little bit of a short show. It's going to be a little bit shorter show today. All right, I'll let y'all roll in. Not many of y'all here right now, so I'll let y'all roll in. It's good to have everyone aboard. Let me know when y'all hear. Second show of the day. Gonna break down. Hang on 1 second. Having some technical issues right here. All right. I'll let y'all roll in. Guys, let me know when y'all are here. All right, let me get started. You think it's wild? There's no tape on Joe Cordia opponent Quiros. Let me see if I can find it. I keep hearing. I haven't searched for the tape yet on him. I did release the tape on Jarrett Gonzalez Quiros. I don't know this guy. Mexican fighter. 17-1, 13 knockouts. Been knocked out once. Got knocked out by Hector Garcia de Lara. 7-4-1. Let me see. Let me see if I can find any. Huh. Huh. That is interesting. Domador. Huh. Limited edition. I mean, I'm not shocked, but it's pretty. I'm not shocked. I don't know how they make a book on a guy. There's no tape on. There's no tape on this guy. How am I betting on this? Right? I think Jeff makes a good point. Mexicans be whooping on Brits always. I don't foresee this guy beating Cordina. He got knocked out by a guy who's 7-4-1, but you never know what happens in these fights in Mexico. Anything can happen. I was at a fight in Mexico. Hasim Rahman Jr. was fighting on the card. I've told the story before. I'll tell it again. Hasim Rahman was fighting on the card in Mexico, obviously. He got beat. 6-round fight. This is right after COVID. It's probably early 2021. He gets beat. Matamoros, Mexico. Right by the border of Texas. his trainer, friend of mine, they call him up. The judges, the judge, not the judge, but the commission calls him up. You want your fighter to win the fight? He's like, I mean, be nice. It would be nice. Like, okay, 2 judges. You need 2 judges to change their scorecards. And he's like, okay. It's like $200 a piece, $400, $200 a piece. The guy's like, and we get the win? Yeah, you get the win. All right, I'll do it. We need the money. Well, I don't have the cash on me. There's an ATM out front. Go get the cash. Okay. So now the ref is standing in the ring with the 2 fighters, about to read the scorecards. And there's a 15-minute delay. I'm telling you, it's 15 minutes. They're standing in the ring. The ref, the announcer, and the 2 fighters in the ring waiting for 15 minutes, telling them not to read the cards. They come back. He gets the money. He gives them the money, $200 each, and they read the cards. And Hasim Rahman Jr. gets a split decision or majority decision. It's a true story. So these fights in Mexico, man, I don't really know what to make of them. They're wild. But I say all that to say, you never know what happens in these fights in Mexico. They might be valid. They might not be. I saw somebody pay off a judge, 2 judges, $200 to get a decision overturned. That's a real life story. All right. I'm going to read off some of these, and then I'm going to pay the bills, and we'll get started. Let's go, Muscles. Let's go, Muscles. Yeah, right. I might be on an upset if he's decent. But there's no tape on him. I can't pick on a guy to pull a major upset when there's no tape on him. Hopefully they get tape on him soon. I don't know. I just released Harlem Eubank and Catterall, so that's live. Check that out. I guess I will start on Sky Nicholson, even though we voted on the first show and Sky's only a 6 or a 7. Yeah, we said she's a 6 or a 7. That's what she is. I'm only allowed 4 options, so I made the 4 options: 1 to 5, 6 or 7, 8, 9 or 10, and 6 or 7 won. 8 got a healthy amount of votes too. So, guys, like Sky Nicholson, at least more than average. All right. I think I like Eubank to beat Catterall. I can't see it. Eubank, I want to get into it. Eubank is vastly improved. I used to think Eubank was just an athlete. He is an athlete who boxes. He's come along. He doesn't have a great – he's got a good gym. He doesn't know how to use it. The ring IQ and the knowledge, the application isn't there. He's got a lot of ability. He's getting better. But Jack Catterall is a world-class fighter. We can say what we want about Jack Catterall. Jack Catterall is a world-class fighter. He's got wins over Regis Prograis. He's got wins over Josh Taylor. Jack Catterall is a real guy. And I get he's boring. He's super boring. Watching the tape on him was like torture. But he knows how to win rounds. He can get in and out. He can maintain distance. He uses the center of the ring. Jack Catterall is pretty good. And right now, he's a level above Harlem Eubank. So I do think Catterall wins a decision. The guy who knocked him out is 9-10. Yeah, he was 4-2-2 at that particular time. Segou is in the house. What up, Segou? A woman, yeah. Wild. Catterall's so mid to me. I mean, I get he's not the sexiest fighter. He's not entertaining to watch. As a matter of fact, he's probably the most boring fighter. People talking about Shakur, different guy like that, as being boring. Devin, guys, no one is more boring than Jack Catterall. There is nobody in professional boxing more boring than Jack Catterall. The last time Jack Catterall had a fight that didn't go the distance was 2019. So to say 6 years ago, and the guy he fought was 10-17. He's had 1 knockout in 7 years. And it's just UD. He's got good fighters. He's got a win over Prograis, a win over Taylor, a win over Linares, right? He's got those wins. A win over O'Hara Davies, a win over Tyrone McKenna, a peak Tyrone McKenna. He's got the wins. He's got the win over Tyron Durst. He's got a ton of wins on his resume. A win over Joe Hughes. He's got all these wins. He's a really, really good fighter. He's really good. He's just painfully boring to watch, and it's hard to put your finger on what he's good at. But he's good at hitting and not getting hit. He's good at hitting you slightly more than he gets hit. He's good at getting in and out. He's really good at slowing the pace of a fight down, right? Like it's hard to explain what he's good at, but he's good at winning boxing matches, right? Like it's the pitcher who just is like the Major League Baseball pitcher just nibbles out the corner and gets you to foul a bunch of pitches off and then gets you to swing at some junk, and like it's kind of what he is. It's boring, it's painful, it's not exciting. I don't think it's going to win at the absolute highest level, but he's not fighting anyone at the absolute highest level. He's fighting goddamn Harlem Eubank, and Harlem Eubank is vastly improved. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I thought he was utter trash. He's better. He's getting better, and but he doesn't have any. He's got the little McKenna who shot. He's got real hand speed. He's putting his punches together. He can fight a little bit on the inside now, but I can't see him beating Catterall. Like it is hard to beat Catterall. I would pick Catterall to beat a lot of guys. And it's not because he's sensational or he's got big power or he's hyper fast and athletic. It's just he knows what he's doing in there. He knows what he's doing, and he can win rounds. He beat Josh Taylor. He beat Regis Prograis. Those wins are as good as any. He's got a win over Linares, who's probably a Hall of Famer. Granted, Linares was probably a little old at that time. But these are quality wins. Is Jorge Linares a Hall of Famer? That's an interesting question. Dara Foley. He's got a win over Dara Foley. He's got a lot of impressive wins. He's got a lot of wins that are more impressive than anything Harlem Eubank is done. Just because Harlem Eubank is largely untested doesn't mean he's bad. He's not a bad fighter. I just don't think right now he's at that world-class stage, and Catterall is. Catterall's going to win this fight. It's going to go the distance, so take the distance, take the over, take all of that. I definitely like Catterall to win the fight. And we'll get a parlay together. We'll cut up a parlay. We'll get something cooking. I'm gonna pull up the pro boxing odds real quick. We'll look at the DraftKings. I'll answer any questions, comments, thoughts you guys may have. LeBron James is going to be traded. Is that what's going on here? The Lakers are going to move LeBron to either Dallas or the Knicks. I don't know. Maybe. Anyone hearing these rumors? LeBron James to Dallas, LeBron James to the Knicks, things like that. I don't know. Hang on 1 second. All right. All right. What else is on tap today? Somebody's the MMA better. It's the same. This was so rare to happen. Looking at records of those women always go the distance. What do you rate Schofield now? I don't rate him much differently than I rated him before the Farmer fight. Again, this is just an instance of Farmer caught somebody cold. Just caught him cold. Out in the cold, caught him. Fight was over before it started. I don't think that makes Schofield the next killer. I don't think it means that Tevin Farmer's entirely shot. It means that Farmer got caught cold. It happens. Schofield's a really good fighter. I wouldn't pick him to pick Keyshawn. I wouldn't pick him to beat Cruz. I wouldn't pick him to beat, Moyet. I wouldn't pick him to beat Keyshawn. I wouldn't pick him to pick Abdullah Mason. I wouldn't pick him to beat Cruz. I wouldn't pick him to beat any of those guys. But he's a good or Shakur or Tank. Do you like Albert to win this Wednesday? I got to get this name down. Bardagasiev. Bardagasiev to win this weekend. 12-0, largely untested fighter. Against Jazz at Dickens, I probably pick him to win. Although Jazz is a game opponent. I don't have a book on this. Does anyone have a book on this? I'm going to pull up. See if anyone has a book on this. This is that dumb IBA stuff. So it's not going to count on their box records, I don't think. I would lean that way. I gotta do a deeper dive into the tape on him, but I would lean that way. Regis was terrible against him, and Barbosa was a snooze fest. I'm not disagreeing. Both fights were snooze fest. Both fights were awful. Both fights were horrendous. And this fight with Hall Mubank is probably going to be horrendous. It's probably going to be painfully boring. And you know what? He's going to win the fight. Like, just because a fight is boring, doesn't mean that he's going to lose, right? I get why you guys don't like Catterall. He's not entertaining to watch. He's not a fun fighter to watch. I get all of that. He's not entertaining. It's not a good show. You're never going to watch a Jack Catterall fight and say, boy, that was a good fight. It's never going to happen. The closest thing ever was the rematch with Josh Taylor. But you know what Jack Catterall does do? He wins. He wins decisions. Linares was a lot older at that time. He was old. He was. How old was Linares at that time? Hang on, let me look up how old Linares was. It's Mike Tyson Eve. Oh, I was muted. Minus 850 Albert. That's wide. I don't know if I'd bet that. All of my parlays got cooked because of two people getting caught cold. I hear you, man. I hear you. Bet 365 Albert minus 850 Dickens plus 525. I gotta go do the tape on Albert. I have a lot. I currently have a parlay that needs Albert to win the last leg to win 270. He's a minus 900. Do you think Joe Cordina beats this unknown Mexican? I mean, probably, but there's no tape on the guy. I mean, there's literally no tape on him. So I certainly can't pick Cordina to lose to a guy who I've literally never seen. My guess is Cordina wins. I don't think they'd match Cordina with a guy who's going to beat him. To you? My guess is Cordina wins. No, I got you. All right, let me guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Let me close out some of this crap. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Let me pull the DraftKings up. Let me pull the pro boxing odds up first. See if they've added this live with y'all. Griffin was minus 1,000 in my book and got KO'd. Wish I would have done some film study on that fight. The odds were wild. FanDuel has Sky at 8,000 money line. Oh, God. Rodriguez was a great underdog, hell of a KO. Not much boxing or MMA this week. It's going to be a little tough week, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. The good news is we've got a good bet in Cordina in Catterall to build on. Catterall's going to win that fight. All right, hang on one second. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Still, they're not adding anything to this. Sky Nicholson minus 8,000 on FanDuel. Joe Cordina minus 1,800. Jack Catterall minus 340. Catterall wins by decision minus 165. I like that as a bet. Catterall minus 165. I like that as a bet. I like that a lot. I have no props. If you guys get me props on Sky Nicholson to go over, I'll take that. Joe Cordina, I got nothing on. What are the odds on the Albert is a minus 850. Havelock. Dickens is plus 525. That's going to be the next video that I'm going to do. Jazz and Dickens and Albert next. I'm using these odds. That's the next video. Yeah. Not much box. Yeah, we need to take Catterall early before the odds skyrocket. I agree. FanDuel has Cordina at minus 1,800. I don't know what to do with that. You got Norman or Haney. You guys are going to hate this. I think I got Haney. I think I'm taking Haney. No way Sky loses. I'm down to throw 8K to make $100. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not doing that, but you guys go ahead. I want to go over a couple of things. Let's just look at let's take a little sneak peek into the rest of the month. Obviously, this is a slow week. It gets a lot better after this week. We just need to get through this week. Catterall, Cameron, Kamara. Hang on. This week, July 11th and 19th, we got to just parlay. Fight to go the distance. I'm taking that. I'm taking that. Catterall, Cameron, Savannah Marshall, Ellie Scottney, Alicia Bumgardner, Katie Taylor. We can just take all of these fights to go the distance. Just take all of them to go the distance. Puello. Puello is the one I like right here. Shakur Stevenson at minus 1,200 over against Cepeda. Berlanga. I like Shiraz. I like Puello and Shiraz. Usyk I like at minus 340. Not terrible odds there. Isaac Cruz. I like Joette Gonzalez. I think that's worth a bet. Sebastian Pandora and Tim Zhu. I like Zhu. What am I clicking on? I'm clicking on the wrong guy. I like Tim Zhu. Pacheco and McCumbee. Gotta go with Pacheco. He's minus 2,000. God dang. Barrios, I would take Barrios. Bam Rodriguez, minus 2,500. Bruce Carrington, minus minus 4,000. Xander Zayas minus 330. Clarissa Shields, Canelo Alvarez. And I like Crawford in that. Crawford's a plus 150 right now. I like that. I think those odds will get closer as we get closer, but that's what we have so far. Quiet week. I like Catterall. I think we can parlay Catterall. I think we can I'm going to look into Albert and Dickens. I'm looking at that fight next. We can work with that, and we can work with Sky Nicholson to go the distance. Sky Nicholson on the over. So those are going to be the next two fights I do. I will get you all the information on that, but it's a relatively quiet week. But I think we're looking at that as a parlay. If you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, put them in there now. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap this up. Sky Abadi. We did a poll on this before, Lance, on the first stream. We did a poll on this. I said to rate Sky Nicholson. I gave 4 options: 1 through 5, 6 or 7, 8, a 9 or a 10. At 6 or 7 won. So we did see it was a 6 or a 7. If you want to call a 6 or a 7 Abadi, I can live with that. Don't bet 8K to win. I think that's wild. If Norman bull rushes Haney, I really think he wins. But if he allows Dev to circle him, I think he can completely outclass him. I think Devin wins too. I think Devin wins. It's not going to be easy. It's going to get ugly at times. Devin's going to have to hold on. But I think Devin learned a lot from that Ryan Garcia fight. I think Devin wins the fight. Catterall, Diaz, and Sky go the distance. That's a good bet. I don't have odds on that right now, but that's something like that I would like. The summer long parlay, I like it. Yep. Sky is a 7, by the way. 6 or 7. 6 or 7 is what we had. Does Bam KO Cafu? I think so. I'm going to be at that fight. I think Bam definitely KOs Cafu. I would definitely lean in that direction for sure. Do I have a prop on Bam getting the KO? I don't have an odds on that right now. My guess is it's going to be around plus 400. My guess. If it's around plus 400, I mean, I'm sorry. Minus 400 that Bam gets the KO. Minus 400. I'm sorry. I'm losing my brain. I would take it. I would take Bam gets a KO. I'll put minus 400. If you had to smash Katie Taylor or Clarissa Shields. I'm going to go with the GOAT. There's nothing feminine about Katie Taylor. There's just nothing feminine about her, right? Like, she looks like Caitlin Clark. There's nothing feminine. There's nothing feminine about her. Shannon Ryan is cute. Yeah. There's absolutely nothing feminine looking about Caitlin Clark, Katie Taylor. Yeah, I'm not trying to hate. I'm just saying, like, she looks like a boy. I'm out. Pass. Although somebody said in the first live stream that Katie Taylor's got a dump truck. I don't know. You're asking a YouTube chat. You're asking a YouTube chat, though. A 6 is crazy. What would you give her, Lamp? I'm going to do this one more time. She's attractive. I think Eddie smashes. Like, if you don't mind taking sloppy seconds to Eddie. If you want to go a 7, I can go a 7. I mean, she's attractive. I can't go higher than a 7, right? Like, she's not Sinisa Estrada. She's not Alicia Bumgardner. Can you imagine Katie Taylor talking dirty to you? No, no. Alicia Bumgardner, best looking female. I think Sinisa Estrada is, but I saw Alicia Bumgardner in person. She's attractive in person. Yeah, she has womanly parts. Like, Katie Taylor doesn't have any feminine parts. Right hook, Roxy. I don't right hook Roxy. I don't know who that is. 7.5 is a high score. It's a high score. Ebony Bridges over Sky. All right. All right. And we're making this quick because this is getting out of control. Y'all are bugging. Superbad, Estrada, or Sky? Pick one. This is what you guys are overrated. Like, she's cute, she's attractive. Like, I'm not saying she's not attractive, but you got Sky Nicholson is not that good looking. She's kind of basic looking. I'm just saying when you're comparing her to chicks like Katie Taylor, yes, she's gonna look good. Like, there's a few good looking female fighters. Um, I suppose she's one of them. She's attractive. She's not that good looking. Guys, vote in that poll. I'm gonna leave this open for about another 10 minutes, and I'm gonna close this out. Y'all horny asses. Landslide. I saw her in person. She's in the discussion. She's in the discussion. Ebony is ghetto hoe trash. I think no, I agree. Like, Ebony is a 5 with big implants who wears naked, who dresses naked. I'm not on Ebony. She makes Sky look like Lance. Like, yes, she is. She makes Sky look like the mid friend, and that's what she is, though. You guys are just bugging because it's a cute girl and a bunch of non-cute girls. Is the poll not live? Hang on. Oh shoot! Let me set up the poll. Pick one. Super Bad Estrada or Sky Nicholson. All right, the poll should be live now, right? There we go. We are live now, just now. 4 votes, 5 votes. All right, sorry about that. The YouTube stream is bugging out. This better be one-sided. This better. That was a different poll. The poll I just asked y'all to rate Sky Nicholson. You guys gave her a 6 or a 7, which I think is about right. She's good looking. She's attractive. She's nothing more special. You guys are bugging, half of some of y'all. No poll on site. It's live now. I think Kelbrook was fruity anyway. I don't get how he was how he has fathered Ebony's child. I don't know, man. How is Estrada losing? No, I have looked at the poll. Estrada's losing? Guys. How do you spell Tanisa? I gotta agree with Sugu on this. I'm not trying to be a weirdo up in here. Y'all think Sky Nicholson looks better than her? That's what I'm asking. Y'all think Sky Nicholson looks better than her? How? It's not the guy. Stop. What? What? Like, Sky's not bad looking. I give Sky a 6.5. Best. Here's Sky all done up. I don't want to use a picture of her in the ring. I want to use, a fair picture of her. Hang on. Why is this being weird? Hang on. Let me refresh this. Hang on. Yeah. Really? All right, give me 1 second. Y'all think this chick right here is better like this Denise Estrada? Oh, wild. The woman who fought Holly yesterday, way finer, and so is Hook Roxy. Right Hook Roxy. Y'all probably think Clarissa cute. Last time Yolanda was bad, though. I give you that. Clarissa, nah. Pull up Right Hook Roxy. IG. She's smoking all them. I'm not getting my channel banned. Estrada, nah, bro? Guy not even the best looking Aussie female. Shanuka Johnson is. Yeah. Landslide, you just like white bitches. People like what they like, Jab. People like what they like. Jab, Sarah, and you just like black bitches. I love all types. I'm speaking facts. Don't get butthurt, my guy. People like what they like. Yeah, people have preferences. People have, whatever. Let me check my poll. Yeah, wow. God, that really? Oh, shoot, guys, keep voting in the poll. Keep voting in the poll. It's only got 10 votes. Y'all need to keep voting in the poll. Currently, it is 50-50. I'm going to go live for a few more minutes. But y'all need to vote in this poll. It's 50-50. I can't even believe it's 50-50. But that's how y'all got it. Y'all got it 50-50. You guys think Sky is that bad? You guys think Sky got it like that? I would smash Shields before Sky any day. I'm 79. I'm guessing you voted for Estrada in the poll. That's my guess. Just tune in, and this is discussion. No money to be made next week. It's a slow week. We're gonna have plenty of live. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. We got caught up on Sky Nicholson. We got caught up on Sky. I'm not sure why. Shields before Sky. Yep, we like different. I bet you love them muscles. Sky not attractive at all, broski. I wouldn't go that far, Jab. Like, she's cute. It's just Eddie Hurt. I figured. Sky. See, look, this is wild. What up, Mac? How we do? Well, we're good. We're in a heated debate. We're having a debate that I don't even think is close. Estrada or Sky Nicholson? Pick one. I'll just leave it at that. This is wild today. This is wild. Guys, keep voting in the polls. Does anyone have any boxing questions other than the attractiveness of female boxers? Do you guys have any boxing questions? What boxing questions, comments, thoughts do y'all have? Do you guys anyone want to talk about Haney and Norman Jr.? I like Haney. I can see it going either way. It's going to be a very difficult fight to bet. I need to do a little more tape. I just did tape study on Norman. I know what I'm looking at. You guys are wild. DJ, I got Norman. You know that'll be a poll tomorrow. Norman or Haney. Today we're rating the lady boxers. Haney won't exchange. I think Haney wins. I think Serena Metcalf could win. I gotta go do the tape. I think Metcalf could win. Serrano could win, right? I mean, she got robbed. She could win. He's got to be perfect and not get hit for 12 rounds. He's got to outbox him and move and not get hit by the left hook. I kind of agree with Landslide. I do not bet MMA. I just bet boxing. Agree on Metcalf. She's long. She knows how to use her jab. She can win rounds. I got Serrano winning too. Why is Serrano the favorite? Serrano's not the favorite. They asked me if I had upsets. Serrano's not the favorite. She's a slight dog. Serrano. She's a minus 175. Serrano is less of a dog than Crawford. There's a poll question I'm going to ask as well. She is? Hang on. Oh, you're right. No, she is a favorite. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. No, you're right. I'm bugging. I'm looking at it backwards. You're right. Huh. I don't know why. I don't know why. You're right. No, she is a favorite. Wait, why is that's weird. Something's weird. I gotta go back and watch that second fight now. Why would she be? She didn't lose every round. She lost the second fight. I thought she won the first fight clearly, and she lost the second fight. I gotta go back and watch those two fights now. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. No, you guys are right. Serrano is minus 180. I'm looking at it backwards. My brain is telling me one thing, but you guys are right. Katie Taylor plus 140. Katie Taylor is plus. I'm looking at it backwards. Katie Taylor is plus 140. Well, then Katie Taylor could win if you're looking for an upset. Serrano, yeah. I don't think she lost every round, but I'll go back and watch it. No, I don't think she lost every round. I don't think that's fair. Serrano and Katie needs to do a 7-fight series. Yeah, why not? They got to rob Katie. That's why. Maybe get one more fight out of it. Maybe that's on the table. Just bet the over. All right, I'm going to check my poll. Guys, vote the poll now if you have any interest in it. If you have any boxing questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, put them in the comment section now or forever hold your peace. I'm finna wrap this up right now. Hang on. Oh, we got 14 votes in. I need someone to vote in the poll before I got a 50-50 poll right now. I need someone else to vote, and then I will close, but I can't close until someone else votes. And I'm not voting it. It's not my poll. Y'all vote. Y'all vote on this, and y'all let me know, because I can't end it in a 50-50 tie. So I need one more person out there listening in the sound of my voice to vote in this poll. Who wants to cast the deciding vote? Who wants to be the winner? Who wants to cast the deciding vote? I'm going to end it in a minute anyway. Cameron wasn't awarded a knockdown in the second Katie fight. Course to the fight. I can't wait till the Shiraz. I like Shiraz in that. That's another slight dog that I like. I like Shiraz in that. I think Belang is awful. All right. If nobody votes, I'm going to end. I got a wrap. So someone vote in that now. All right, I'm going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending the poll now. Superbad won by 1 vote. I don't understand you, y'all. I don't understand you. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. It's a great show. I'm going to wrap this up. It is June 29th, 2025. From Texas to the world. Thank y'all. God bless. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.